So here we are in Palmeira, so we're going to have a little wander around the fishing village and come and join us. Palmeira is a small port town on the northwest coast of Sal on Cape Verde, where the life of the island meets the sea in a quiet, enduring way, set beside a calm bay and shaped by wind, salt and sunlight. It has long been one of Sal's most essential places. Though modest in size, Palmeira carries a deep sense of history tied to the salt trade, Atlantic crossings, and the steady rhythm of fishing boats returning to shore. Unlike the polished resort landscapes of southern Sal, Palmeira feels more intimate and real. Its low houses, harbour streets and working waterfront give it a beauty rooted not in luxury but in everyday life. The port is the heart of the town, where ferries, freighters and colourful boats move through the bay, and where the island's connection to the wider world has long been maintained. Palmeira's story is inseparable from that of Sal itself. On a dry and windswept island with little fertile land, survival always depends more on the sea than on the soil. From at least the early 18th century, places like Palmeira mattered because they offered passage, trade and connection. As Sal's salt industry grew, especially through Pedro de Lume, Palmeira became one of the gateways through which the island's white material wealth travelled outward across the Atlantic. Over time, the town grew not into a grand colonial centre, but into something quieter and more enduring, a working harbour community shaped by resilience. Under Portuguese rule and through changing centuries of trade, Palmeira remained valuable because it stood where land and sea could meet in usefulness. Salt, cargo, fishing and later modern shipping all gave the town a purpose that never quite faded. Today, Palmeira still feels like the maritime soul of Sal. While tourism has transformed other parts of the island, this town keeps a different atmosphere, one of authenticity, labour and continuity. Much of what sustains Sal still passes through Palmeira: supplies, fuel, food and the movements of daily island life. Yet beyond its practical role, it also offers something more poetic: the sight of a small Atlantic town living at the edge of a wide horizon, where history is carried not only in buildings and records, but in the harbour, the wind and the light on the water.